Here I am in my Booktrack Classroom account, and I'm going to quickly demonstrate how this works, this tool, by sharing with you how I can take this paragraph, which is the opening paragraph of Ray Bradbury's short story, The Long Rain, and how I can enhance the text with sound effects. I usually use this paragraph to work with writers to think about how syntax or sentence patterns can make an effect. So it's pretty clear that Bradbury starts with a short declarative statement, very short sentence. The rain continued. He follows that up with a really interesting sentence that I ask students to try to, taking just one deep breath, to read in one short verse. And they quickly get that the sentence pattern itself replicates this feeling of this rain that never ends. I can imagine using this tool now to get them to think even more deeply about how the tone has been set in this piece by going ahead and augmenting it with sound. So let's go ahead and do that. I've uploaded the text by copying and pasting it. I'm here now, and what I'm going to do is go ahead and highlight the section that I want. You notice as soon as I highlighted that, what happened was I got this dialog box. So I'm going to do that one more time so you can see. Come on in and I highlight the section that I would like, and when I let go of that, it opens this idea that I can start to select from their library. I can add music as an overlay. I can add a kind of ambient sound, if you will, or a specific sound effect. So I'm going to go ahead for a sound effect with this one, and I want to go see what they have in their library for rain. So I'm going to click on rain and see, and I can select by previewing first to hear the sound. And let's see if I can find, that one didn't quite work. Let's chain. Looks like, I'll do the storm drain here and see what I get. That one actually might work if I lower the sound a little bit. So I'm going to click select. You notice from here I can drag it and draw it, make it longer in terms of how long I want it to play. I'm going to be pretty happy with that, and then I'm going to select the rest of this because I want to start to add some music to that to give that sense of tone as something impending, something coming. So I can search like I did with the effects and just type in rain, but I can also come to categories to help me kind of fine-tune this. So I think the tone Bradbury sets is kind of dramatic, so I'll go ahead and select dramatic. Cinematic might also give us that kind of intensity of building. And for emotion, I think I'm going to go with, how about determined and focused, and let's see what we get. I'm going to skim on down. I think maybe I'm interested in, let's see the cinematic component. That's not working for me right now. How about this huge, powerful drum and percussion? Let's see what that's going to do. All right, given that it's suspenseful, dark, scary, and it's really loud, I'm going to select that. At any point, again, I can come on in and add more layers to this if I'd like. I feel like this idea that these are like scissors. I'm wondering if I can, again, come in, look for an effect, which would be scissors cutting. And select and add that to that piece too. I think there's going to be too much going on here, but that's okay. Notice too that I can lower and upper the volume. I can fade in each one of these things that I've added so that if it overlaps too harshly, then I have the ability to go ahead and do so. I can increase or decrease the reading speed of this too, and I can preview what I've already made before I go ahead and publish that. So let's preview that. Maybe a little too cinematic, but you get the whole way that this works. I like it, so I'm going to go ahead and publish that. what it's going to ask me to do is to give it a description, to select the genre, the type. A rating here allows me to make certain that I'm sharing this in a way for the right audience. And I can create a cover. They have a library as well of images that go ahead and allow me to do that, or I can upload my own. I'll just search their gallery for right now. Again, I like this feature where I can search, and I'll pick the rainbow. I can click on it as well and add text to that. So we'll just add the title here, The Long Rain. Let's see if I drag that a little bit where I like it there. And I might be able to change the font color too. That's not very good. Let's keep that, and I'll finalize that cover. What happens then if I want to go ahead and publish that? I'm going to need to publish it to a class, but I have opportunities to publish it in a couple of different ways. I can have it as an unlisted publication, and it tells me that anybody with a link can see it, but it's not going to be public. I'm going to publish this to the bookshelf. Makes it publicly available for other people to go ahead and read too. What it's going to ask me is which library I would like to publish that to, and because it's a Booktrack Classroom, I've created a classroom, and I'm going to just select the classroom and publish it directly there so you can see where it ends up going. I can come back to the bookshelf and see what I've got there for myself. When I come to my work, I can take this and I can share this link, the URL up here, outside of the classroom as well. So if anybody would like to come here and listen to my augmented text, they can do so. Enjoyable to play with, really interesting for me as I was reading the text to think about the tone and how, instead of distracting, I could enhance the reader's experience.